Hey guys! So a lot of people have been asking me how Enemy came about, so I thought I'd take the chance to talk about it during this vlog.
I'm not my enemy, I know I've heard enough.
So the idea came to me on a Thursday evening while I was working. I was actually with one of my students and she was in the middle of her song and I just kind of paused it and I was like, I just got this idea. Basically what I've been wanting to do is make a song and record a song that is about self-worth and self-love, but I didn't want to just assume how people feel and what they're going through. I really kind of wanted to hear it from them, but then I had to come up with a way for people to just speak to me honestly, because it's something that's really personal and sometimes we don't really want to talk to a strange singing woman who wants to make a song out of what I'm thinking. So I came up with the mirror project, and basically what I did is I went online and I got my students to go to their friends in school and basically ask them to just look at themselves in the mirror and just kind of think about what they truly feel about themselves and just write that down on paper or send me an email, whatever it was, and it was going to be completely anonymous. I didn't want anyone feeling like they were really putting themselves out there or anything like that. I wanted them to know that it's between myself, my producer, and them. So I got about 60 people who most of them actually hand wrote me a note, and they were from high schools around where I live, and a few people emailed me online, which was really, really cool. They kind of really trusted me with how they feel about themselves. So I put all the notes in a little box and I took the box with me to Quebec City where my producer is at, and basically we opened up the box and we went through every single note. And I went through some of the notes because I was curious, but I didn't really go through all of the notes until I was sitting there and I was reading them just on the spot, so I could kind of get the impact of them there and just write the song right then and there. So we sat down, read all the notes, and we highlighted a lot of words or sentences that really kind of hit us, whether they were positive or negative, and from there we wrote the song. What was interesting is usually when I go in to write a song or to just record a song or just whatever the process is at the time, I always tend to go in with a feeling, like how I want the song to be kind of read out and how I want the message to be perceived and all that stuff. But with Enemy, I kind of went in blindly because it was going to depend on the notes and it was going to depend on the messages that people were saying. So in the end, after reading all of the notes, which actually most of them were really positive, which was really, really cool to see, but some of them were really negative and really hard to read. So in the end, what we felt the song needed to be was a message from them, from us, from them, but also for them. Because there are already a lot of songs out there literally about the way people are feeling. Either, love myself, everything's great, or I'm really not loving myself right now, things are crappy, things suck. There's a lot of songs out there that already cover those. And in the end, after reading all of the notes, what I wanted this song to be is, well, literally that you're just not your enemy and that you should be here for yourself, because at the end of the day, the most important person that needs to be there for you is you. And I wanted this song to basically let you know that you don't have to be your enemy, you don't have to be so horrible with yourself. And what I wanted is for it to kind of lift a bit of a weight off of people when they were listening to the song, which I'm hoping people are feeling when they listen to the song. I know a few people that I talked to kind of felt that way, which is really cool. For the music video, my very first music video, I wanted to create a really, again, kind of going with the theme of wanting to kind of lift the weight off of people. And I wanted to keep it really simple, really light. So that's why there's, just basically white walls, white floor, I think gray, white.
It was concrete.
I think it was concrete, so it was gray. Light furniture, if any was used, which the seat I was on and stuff like that. I just kind of wanted everything airy, light, simple, kind of in going with the theme of the song. And the other thing that was really important for me is to have some kids in there that took part in the project. So every single kid in that video has been part of this project, and I'm actually very close to. They were my students, and it was just really, really cool to have them part of the music video. And they were all so good. Like, I can't act that they do, they were just feeling it, and they were putting themselves kind of in the headspace that they needed to be depending on the part of the song, which was really, really cool. But yeah, I wanted there to be a really strong connection between the song, between myself, between the people who took part in it. A lot of brave little people out there, little kids out there. By little kids, I mean grown teenagers, but whatever. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of the 60 people who took part in the Mirror project. Every single note really meant a lot to me, meant a lot to this project, meant a lot to this song. So I hope you do know that you are part of this song, that you did help write this song, that it is for you and from you to anybody who's watching. And I also wanted to thank my best friends for helping in the making of the music video. Definitely needed their help on the day, and a lot of people going around. So they definitely helped run it. And TRec Productions, you guys were really awesome. I'll leave a link below if anybody's looking to do a music video. They're alright, you know, they're pretty cool. So it'll just be right below. And stay tuned, there will be a part 2 to the making of Enemy, and I'm going to talk about the notes and what they were about and which ones really affected me and all that fun stuff. So I hope you're having a fantastic day, week, weekend, whatever. Okay, thanks, bye!